Hey Gemini, this is Bluntly Spoken. We're going to go ahead and do your February 2021 mid reading. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, if you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I've already got past my first 100, working on my 200. For every 100 that I get, I'll pull a name out of the bowl and give you a free 30-minute reading. This is going to be a long reading, I'm going to tell you right now, because as I was shuffling before I started the video, the cards are already flying, so bear with me. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First one that comes out is the Three of Swords. Right, so that's telling me some type of heartache or some type of choices. We'll get further on and we'll figure it out. Three of Wands, Seven of Cups. A lot that needs to be said. Justice, that's balance, right? And then you see that she's holding a sword. This is the only card that Justice holds the sword as well. So it's telling me over here, you're going to have to make a choice. So I got the Two of Cups, which is partnership, and I got the King of Pentacles, right? Pentacles to me is growth. And the King meaning the highest power, right? Let's go ahead and pull one more. Two of Swords, right? So you went from the Three of Swords to the Two of Swords. So it's telling me that you chose one or you let one go. We'll find out. On the bottom is the High Priestess, right? And then the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is Twin Flame Journey. Nine of Pentacles and the Devil. With the Ace of Cups. Yep, this is going to be a big one. Alright, give me a minute because it's going to be a sidebar. Let me set these over here for now. Alright, you know what? That's going to be something different. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some clarification for these. It's looking like, the way that it's laid out, it's looking like it's going to be two separate readings, and I'm going to give it to you. Knight of Spirals is in your head, right? Coming forward. Knight of Spirals. Knight is coming forward in your head. Well, coming forward is the Knight of Spirals is in your head, which clarifies the Three of Swords, right? So you know that this is keeping you up at night. That's something that's in your head. You're going to have to make a decision. Next one is the Two of Mirrors. So it's telling me it's about a partnership, right? Clarify with your Three of Wands. You're going to have to make a decision. Over here with the twos telling me that you do. Well, you let go of one. It doesn't say that you made a permanent choice. Next one is the Three of Mirrors. Next one is the Gemini Lovers card. And the Dreamer, which is the Knight of Mirrors. Knight of Mirrors is coming forward, and that is a reflection. The mirrors to me are a reflection of yourself, right? It's coming forward that you need to learn something for yourself. Work on yourself. Maybe that's what it is letting people go, letting people out of your life so that you can focus on you. So you have the Three of Wands, clarify with the Two of Mirrors. Two of Mirrors is a partnership, right? What do we have? We have the Ace of Cups over here. Cups and Mirrors are the same thing in a sense, just a different deck. So you went from a Two to a Three of Mirrors, which tells me that you're progressing up. Three of Mirrors clarifies the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups to me are full, right? And if you look at any of the other decks that I have, the Seven of Cups is filled with all these different things. So you have money, and you have love, and you have marriage, and you have kids, and you have a house, and you have a car, and it's filled with all of these things. They're all full. You can have them all, or you can pick one. That's on you. And that's with the Three of Mirrors. So you went from the Two to the Three. So you're understanding that. Then you have your Justice, which is balance, right? And that's the one sword. The one sword. Justice is balance. That's a Libra card. Clarified with the Lovers, which is Gemini, which is the ultimate partnership. So that could be something that you're working on, or that can be something within you. The next one you have down here is your Two of Cups, which is partnership, which you have your Gemini over here, right? Your ultimate. And then you have your Two of Mirrors, which is the same It's the same thing. And this is the dreamer, right? And that's the Knight of Mirrors. So maybe you think that this partnership won't be. Maybe you think this person doesn't want to be with you. Dreamer, the dreamer. Talking to yourself. But then you have your King of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles is in its power. Pentacles is growth. Right? Pentacles is growth. Let's see if we get to clarify it. But then you Two of Swords. But you went from the 3 to the 2, so your head isn't as cloudy anymore. So then what I have for the King of Pentacles is the Sorceress, right? That's your High Priestess in a different deck, right? And that's some type of manifestation. But then if you look over here with the Ravens, that's also manifestation. So it's telling me that you both are manifesting this thing. Maybe you don't understand what that is, and maybe you do. But then for the Two of Swords is you have the Nine of Scrolls, which means a lot of things need to be spoken. You see? She's tired in her head. Do you see all of the scrolls that are laying down there? Those are all the things that you need to talk about that are in your head that you need to get rid of with the Two of Swords. But then you have the Ace of Mirrors, which is the reflection of you. And you see that there's no person in there, right? You have your little head, but that's an ace. That means all of this, the 2 and the 3s and all these mirrors and the reflection of yourself that need to be worked on are clearing up, right? Because you're letting go of all of that. You're letting go with the Nine of Scrolls. You're letting go of the things that don't serve you. I'll move these cards over, but I'm going to throw some cards on the ones that came out a bunch. So then you have your Tower moment, and then you have your Empress, which is the Queen of Peace. And I'll pull these in a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm going to lay these out and finish this one in front of me, and then I'll pull these so that you can see them on the camera. The Four of Swords, which is your Twin Flame, is your Six of Scrolls, right? So it's that peace, but still conversation. But you need to stay. In order for the Twin Flame journey to be successful, you have to communicate. Because there's always challenges. Next one is the Three of Stones that covers up the Ace of, clarifies the Ace of Cups. Right, and you have your Owls, which are very wise. They're very wise. Next one in line is your Devil card. Let's see if we'll get a clarification for that real quick. I'm trying not to make this too long. If I can keep it under 18, 20 minutes, I'll be happy. And then look at that. So the Hangman, and what is that on there? It's the fucking owl. You can't make the shit up. So you have your Ace of Cups clarified with the Three of Stones with the 3 owls. Wise, right? Then you have your Devil, which is unleashing the change, unleashing your burdens. Clarify with the Celtic owl, the Hanged Man, which is in your head, but calm. Underneath is your Justice, right? And that's your Balance, which you already have up there as well. Let's go ahead and pull a couple of these, and then I'll get you some Oracle, and then I'm going to shift this over for the second message. And you take it as it resonates. Maybe it's all one story, but the way that they fell separate. They feel like it's all the same, but I'll know better once I get shifted over. I'm going to pull like 4 of these. Maybe. It's the key to the heart. Well, not the key. It's just the heart, the lockbox. So it wants to come. So this is my little in New York, down in Italy, somewhere in Chinatown, right? On a little weekend trip. Maybe that's what you need to clear your head, right? This over here, this Nine of Scrolls. You need some quiet time, some manifestation of yourself. You need to figure out what you want, what serves you the best. Not about what other people want, yep. And that's what you want, the Divine Feminine. So I'm talking to the Divine Masculine. I'm not pulling those. I'm going to pull one more. Key to the Heart. Isn't that funny? Because when this came out, what did I say? Key to the Heart. And then I corrected myself, but here's the key. Key to the Heart. I should have just stayed with what I knew. So you're going to pick your Divine. You're going to pick, you're trying to figure out which one. Yep, and offer her. Yep, and there's a Divine Feminine, or the Divine Masculine popped out as well. Right? And this is the contract. So you're coming with an offer after you go on this little weekend trip. Yep. A little hideaway. The World. That's the World card. So you realize that she's your world. Maybe you getting away from her for a while teaches you what she really was, makes you miss her. See, that's the thing, is when you're around somebody all the time, they don't have time to miss you. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull you 2 oracles, and then I'm going to shift over to this other side. I'll move these and I'll bring the other cards over so you can see them. The 2 oracles. That's what it's saying, you're eliminating. Now, it doesn't tell me that you chose one. It says you want to, right? But you went from the 3 to the 2. So you let one go. And maybe that's usually a third party. So 3 of Swords means third party, right? So maybe you let the one go and it is just you and the Divine Feminine now, because I see the way that you're looking. And there's the lockbox, the heart, and there's the key to open the box. And the Divine Masculine come and want an offer after this little weekend getaway. So either you go by yourself or perfect harmony. So you know that she's the one. She completes you. This one wants to pop. Great and Fool. That's the Ace of Cups, right? One more. Awakening the Genius. So whatever this weekend did for you or whoever you encountered, shining through. Yep. And that tells me that's how she makes you feel. Underneath is a time machine. So that's telling me that you've met before in a different lifetime, right? You've done this before. So maybe that's what it is with her or him, is that you feel this connection. You don't understand why, but the very first time that you've seen this person or encountered this person, you just felt like you've known them forever, because you have. Their souls have already connected. But you talked to somebody or something while you're in New York on Chinatown. Somebody encountered you and opened your eyes. And then you give this feminine the key to the heart, and she's just waiting for it. She'll take it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shift these and bring this other set over. That's the only one I'm going to be able to lay all these cards out. Okay, so I'm going to go through and let you see what I see, and then we'll go ahead and shift like we do. Okay, so the first card that came out was the High Priestess, right? The next one that came out was the 9 of Pentacles. 9 is what? We already know this. The 9 is the above on top of the mountain, and then it comes down. 10 is completion. 9 is telling me that you did all your work and came to the top. So now you have to remember that this over here, what we talked about, right? You went on a little trip, somebody encountered you, you made yourself feel away, made you think. So this is what it's telling me. See, it's coming back around. So this is what happened when you went home, right? You realized that you needed to do some work to keep this High Priestess, to keep your feminine, right? 4 of Wands is your twin flame. That's when you realize that this was really your person. Ace of Cups, right? That's your love all the way, right? And then you have this devil energy that sits on you. So then to clarify it, the High Priestess, right? This person, right? Clarified with the Tower. Tower is a crash and burn, right? Crash and burn means that something needed to crash and burn in order to rebuild on solid foundations. Telling me that little thing you encountered in Chinatown, that person, right? This guy right here. This guy right here gave you the Tower moment. Whatever he said or whatever he told you or whatever that reading said to you changed you, made your perspective look different. So now you have your 9 of Pentacles. So now you're headed back home, right? The High Priestess and the Tower moment. 9 of Pentacles is telling me growth. You're at the peak because you're getting ready to come down, right? And it's clarified with the Temperance, right? Which is to me the angel of peace. So now you're at peace and now you know what you need to do, right? Now you know what you need to do. And you realize that this is a twin flame journey because that's what the 4 of Wands means. And you need to look up what twin flame journey means. Clarify with the 6 of Scrolls, right? So she has things she needs to take care of, but look how comfy she is with the elephant. The elephant is what? Right? So you need to do this. Like in the 9 of Scrolls, the scrolls were everywhere, right? But over here, they're laid comfortably. Like she got a plan for each of these to get rid of them. Ace of Cups is the max point of the love. Besides the Gemini card, which you had. And then it's accompanied with the 3 of Stones, which is solid, which is the owls, right? They're very, very intelligent animals. They're very, very smart, right? They don't even sleep. They're nocturnal, so they don't even sleep at night. They do all of their business while everybody's sleeping so that they have their quiet and they can think within their head, logical thinking. And then you have the Devil card, right? And when I see the Devil card, it's about unleashing the things that hold you back, the toxicity, right? Recognize and letting the chains go so that you can be free. And it's clarified with the Hangman. And then this deck only is the owl. Is the owl, the Hangman. It's always a man hanging upside down, but in this one it's the owl. So it's significant to the Ace of Cups and the 3 of stones over here, right? So you know what you need. It's telling me that you know what the devilish things are that you need to get rid of. The toxic things that weigh you down in order for this connection to work. You know this. Go ahead and pull a couple of these, and then I'll give you a couple oracles. So whatever that weekend did for you, that weekend over here, made you look at the feminine a lot different. It made you appreciate her different. It made you see things different. The Tower moment. We'll pull a couple of these and then a couple oracles. We have 15. Okay. Yep, you're going all in. Anchor, all in. Divine masculine. That's you. Look how comfortable. Right? And this is like easy breezy, right? This relationship is going to be easy from this point. Yep. Because you know you're lucky. You're lucky to have the feminine. Yep. Flowers of celebration. And the sun is the happiest card in the deck. Yep. So underneath is like a dinner, which to me is like abundance. And then clarify with the ring, which is some type of commitment coming. So that's what you're thinking. I'm going to go ahead and pull you 2 oracles. And then I'll let you go. Gemini, your readings are always long. You and Scorpio. Sheesh. I knew it was going to be long because when I was shuffling before I turned the camera on, they were flying. I already knew it. So I say 2, but you say 4. So we're going to give you 4. Into me, I see. So that's you reflecting on yourself, knowing that you are some of the issue and that you need to start to adjust yourself, right? Heal yourself from within, bearing fruit. And that can mean children, or that can mean getting this relationship to grow. You're willing to give it what it takes, right? And you see the butterfly on top, that's transformation, telling me that you're moving forward. Yep. And see, you're coming out of the cage. So then you have your butterfly, which I just showed you in the other one, in the cage, but see him coming out? It's showing me that you're transforming. And then you have your uncharted sea. Right? And that's what the journey feels like at this point. But it'll calm down. It's telling me to take 1 more. I'm going to let you go. 1 more. To clarify that uncharted sea. That's what I want to clarify. You make the sea uncharted. Please believe that. Once you recognize and let go of this, the devil over here, which you will, this will all calm. It'll calm and you'll transform. When you transform, then it's totally different. You're at peace. Remember? See him? You're at peace, just chilling. Once you transform, all that'll go away. It'll all calm down. Nothing ever goes away completely, but it'll definitely calm down. And pull 1 more, because I want to clarify the uncharted sea. How about that one? Beautiful uncaging, right? Right? It's telling me that you are releasing. You're going to uncage. You're coming out of the cage. You're going to transform into this butterfly, and you're going to come out, right? Bearing the fruit. See the butterfly up on top? She's out of there. He's out of there, right? And that's what it's telling me. Beautiful uncaging, saying good job. Universe is saying good job. And that's a 14, so 1 + 4 is 5. Look up what 5 means spiritually. There's a message in that for you. But it's saying good job. Beautifully uncaged. You did a good job coming out and transforming. Good job. Keep up the great work. I'm proud of you. Yep. And then the bottom of the deck. The royal you. There's the king within you. It's the king within you. You need to find him. And when you do, everything changes. Everything transforms. You come out of the cage. The devil doesn't hold you back anymore. It's whatever happened that weekend. I'm telling you, because the Tower moment pops up as soon as we start. All right, Gemini. We're going to go ahead and let you be. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.